Hey everybody, this video brings us back out to Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we are back in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania today, of course, is to check out their Goodwill store, which they're actually doing quite a bit of construction in still. Last time I was in here, which was just last week, I actually did not film anything because the whole store was like weirdly bubbled off, even more so than the previous time where I showed you guys the store being bubbled off. Last time it was like more so, and the electronics section was completely walled off and you couldn't get to it, and they had a little like stack of movies, and that was all that was going on as far as movies were concerned. The toy section was completely like gone as well. There was nothing. If you wanted some clothing, you were pretty much good to go. If you wanted anything else, you were kind of out of luck last week. So I'm hoping this week, maybe not so much the case. I'm hoping maybe they've taken down those weird bubble barriers and they've restocked their movie section. What I'm hoping is, my thought is, when they do eventually get around to putting the movie section back, they're gonna have all new stuff to put out, because last week they had nothing out, which means anything in back, all the movies back in stock are gonna be put out all at one time, right? Maybe, possibly. Power of positivity. That's what I'm thinking. Movies are gonna be had today, right? Maybe. As you can see, they're still doing construction outside as well. There are ladders outside. All right, again, power of positivity. I'm gonna find at least one thing I wanna pick up for me. One movie I wanna pick up for me. Gotta be specific. All right, well, this is looking good. They've actually taken down all the weird bubbly things, and I guess they've redone the floors. I guess that's what they were doing. They were polishing the floors, making them all nice and shiny. Now they have these weird, like, look at this. This is completely 100% different. They have all these racks here now. All the toys are unfortunately on top of the clothing. I heard that's what they were doing, and they have definitely gone in that direction. I don't even know where the movies are at this point. I have no idea. They used to be back in the corner. Maybe they're still back there. This is completely 100% different. It honestly feels weird being in here right now. It feels like I'm in a brand new Goodwill. It doesn't feel like I'm in Phoenixville right now. It feels like I'm in some other Goodwill somewhere else. This is kind of crazy. But I don't know, hopefully they have some movies somewhere. That's all I care about. As long as they have movies out, as long as there's movies I can buy, I'm gonna be happy. They do still have the dance club going on though. That's fun. All right, well, they do actually still have a media section, and it is still back here in the corner, though now they're doing this weird thing where they're putting all their movies in these like tubs, which is kind of strange, and there's a bunch of CDs here that are all just kind of piled on top. It's gonna be interesting to actually look through all these and see if there's anything here I need to pick up. There's also some movies over here as well. So, okay, I'm definitely seeing movies. That is good. There's some video games here as well. Red Dead Redemption here. That's actually a pretty fun game. I don't have a PS3 though, so I can't be playing that. But all right, at least I'm seeing some things. Oh, there's some Blu-rays down here. Look at that, Avatar. They've got Hellboy 2, Iron Man 2. All right, I'm seeing stuff. Again, anything I actually need, I don't know, but I'm seeing movies. All right, so again, they do have movies, but I'm gonna say it right now, Goodwill, if you're watching, this is a terrible way to do things. Putting them in these weird bins, it is really difficult to look through all these. You have to pile stuff up. There's things like behind it as well that I have to figure out how to get to. I kind of don't like this. Everything was much better when it was just on a shelf or on that like that spindle thing. It was a lot easier to just look through and kind of scan over all the movies. Now you have to move everything around, and is this really the best way to do things? Piling stuff on top of each other? That's a terrible way. I feel like I'm at a flea market right now. This happens so often at flea markets where people just sort of pile things up on top of each other. It's not good. What's going on? This guy's grumpy. All right, well, that was really interesting. That guy was definitely a grumpy Gus. I don't know what his problem was, but anyway, I'm gonna go through all the movies now. Actually, I think I'm gonna go through the CDs first, because I'm seeing right here, Green Day, Bullet in a Bible. This is pretty awesome. This is the CD-DVD combo, which I do already have in my own collection, but I don't have a brand new factory sealed copy. I'm not sure my copy is like completely minty or not. I have no idea. They're only asking $199 for this, and since it is brand new factory sealed, I'm just grabbing this, period. Whether it's for me, whether it's for the store, I don't care. For $199 brand new factory sealed, that's actually pretty awesome. And yeah, now I have to dive through all the CDs. I'm now finding 2 CDs I want to pick up. This is from a band called Absurdo. I've never actually heard of them. I have no idea, but apparently they're a metal or hardcore band from Philadelphia. They're no longer together from when I looked up, but they sounded interesting. And apparently this band was quite popular. They had a little bit of a following. So I'm definitely intrigued by this. Some very interesting names for these songs. I have no idea if they're actually really any good. I don't know though, but for $1.99, I'm intrigued. It's a Philly hardcore punk rock metal band. I don't know. I'm gonna pick this up. And I think there's actually one more CD I want to pick up way back buried in here. Also brand new factory seal. This is the Beatles Rubber Soul. I actually, believe it or not, don't have this album. I have a whole bunch of different Beatles albums and compilations and whatnot, but for some weird reason, I don't own Rubber Soul. Check my list on my website, and no, it turns out I actually do not have this. So for $1.99, I'm definitely picking this up. I'm happy with the $1.99 pricing. I guess they're dropping their prices down, although I do still see some things that are priced at $2.99. So I don't know if maybe like the newer stuff is only $2. Maybe they're finally coming to their senses and realizing that $3 for a UCD is a little much. $2 is also a little much, but I can get behind $2 if it's something I'm really interested in. But $3 is insane for a UCD. But a brand new factory sealed CD for $2, I'm happy with that. All right, so finally diving into all the DVDs and the Blu-rays and whatnot, and right away I'm finding this down here, brand new factory sealed Gettysburg, the director's cut, this being the digibook release. That's actually pretty neat for $2.99. Now, I don't need this for me. I actually have the Gettysburg Gods and Generals like collector's set, which is actually pretty awesome, though I'm not the biggest fan of Gods and Generals. Never really got into that movie. This movie, though, is fantastic. Looked up to see what this goes for just because I was kind of curious, and surprisingly, God? Anyway, so as I was saying, this does go for a little bit of money, surprisingly. It doesn't go for much open, but brand new, it does go for a little bit on eBay. So I guess I'm just going to grab this for the store. Don't really like paying the $3 price tag. Kind of wish it was on sale. I believe everything with the green tag this week is on sale, not blue, unfortunately. But you know what? For $3, again, since it is brand new, factory sealed, unopened, yeah, I'm grabbing it for the store. I'm also thinking about picking this up because, again, it's brand new factory sealed, and that's Critters Attack. This is awesome. This is the new Critters movie. When did this come out? 2020 or something? I don't know, 2019. Wow, that actually came out a little bit longer ago than I thought. But I already have this in my own collection on Blu-ray. I don't need this personally, but I'm kind of tempted to grab this for the store because, again, it is brand new factory sealed, though. It is $3. I don't know, maybe I should look up to see what this is going for. I have a feeling this probably doesn't go for very much, so I might actually end up passing on this. Still has its slip, but it's seen some better days, so I don't know. This one I might actually pass on. We'll see. Yeah, so we're gonna leave this behind for somebody else. I did look up to see what that goes for, and you can get the Blu-ray brand new for like $5. So yeah, it's awesome, cool movie, but I don't need it personally, and I'm not grabbing it for the store. Well, I think that might actually already do it for the media. I don't see anything else over here I want to pick up at all. I mean, I am seeing some interesting things, I guess, but nothing I really need for me or for the store. So I'm just gonna call it quits and leave. Actually, the media section was really popular today. A lot of people over there looking through movies. I guess I have my my competition cut out for me. I think everybody's going through movies nowadays, which is not so good. But I don't know. I'm happy. I found some CDs I wanted to pick up for me and a Blu-ray I guess I want to grab for the store, so not my greatest haul, but it's something, right? It's something. This is interesting and also kind of tempting. They're over here putting out some new toys, and on the toy shelf here is this Maui hook. That is awesome. I don't know where I would hang this up down in the library, but I kind of want to get this just to like hang on a wall or something, right? Wouldn't that look really awesome? They're only asking $5 for this. I don't know where. There we go. I don't know where I'd put this, but I kind of want to get this to hang up in the library somewhere. It's in fairly decent condition, and it still works. It actually still makes noises and all kinds of interesting things. I don't know. That's tempting, but I don't really know where I would put it. Plus, I feel like I could probably find one that's nicer looking. I don't know. I think for right now, though, I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm going to pass. It's actually pretty funny. They just put that card out about 3 seconds ago, and as soon as they brought it out from the back, like 20 resellers dove on top of it and started pulling stuff off, grabbing plush, grabbing toys. It was kind of nuts to see that. And is that Debbie Harry? I'm pretty sure that's Blondie right there. Anyway, I'm thinking that's just about going to do it for the Goodwill. It's kind of a madhouse in here today. Again, the music's loud. There's 400 billion people in here. Lots of people looking to buy stuff to resell. I mean, I can't. I'm technically doing it myself. I can't complain. But anyway, I'm thinking thinking I'm just about done. All right, so yeah, I walked around a little bit. I'm not seeing anything else I want to pick out. Everything's been picked through. Again, there's a lot of resellers here today, just buying pretty much up everything. Apparently, they actually just like put all this stuff out last night. I was overhearing some people talking and saying that yesterday they were getting this ready and there was really nothing on the shelves. So I think everybody's just out here, all the pickers and all the resellers, they're out here today because this is the first day of them really being back in like full operation, if you will. But again, I'm thinking that's going to do it for. I think it's going to do it for me. Good news is, a lady who was working here said they were actually going to be putting media back onto shelves. Apparently that back wall over there will eventually have shelves on it, and they will be putting the media on those shelves, so it won't be just stacked up or in those bins. So that's good. Something to look forward to. But all right, guys, again, I'm thinking that's going to do it. Although, wait a minute, before we go, I am now realizing they just put out a whole bunch more toys, so I probably should just kind of skim through these. I'm finding this really awesome Super Mario Brothers case here for a Nintendo DS. That's actually really awesome. My son does not have a DS. I don't think he's going to be getting a DS, at least not anytime soon. He's got a Switch, he's got a Wii. That's good. So that's pretty awesome. I'd get that for my son, but he doesn't really need it. So I'm going to end up passing on that. I don't know. I'm going to look through the toys just very quickly and maybe in hopes of finding something to display on a shelf in the library. Maybe. Okay, for real this time, I do actually think I'm done here at the Goodwill. They had some Squishmallows, which are pretty awesome, with tags and everything, but they had these like, I don't even want to know what it is. They had some kind of goo, or honestly, what it looked like was spilled on them was not something I really want to discuss if I want to keep these videos to be PG. So we're gonna pass on the Squishmallows. Do not want to know what was all over those. We're just gonna pass for now. They also have this really interesting aerial here. I don't need this, but it's cool looking. It's from 2013, so even if I was buying toys for the store, which I don't anymore, I would probably just end up passing on that. So, all right, guys. Like I said, that is gonna do it. We are done. I'm just picking up a couple little bits of media. I'm pretty happy with my CD finds though, especially all at $1.99 a piece. $2 seems like a pretty fair price for CDs, especially since two of them are brand new factories. The other one's a kind of more obscure, like hardcore metal Philly punk band. So that's pretty awesome. All right. With that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also check down below for my second channel, Retro Rest Stop, for daily adventures. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. All right. I need some food. Bye.